Hey, good morning. So I got about less than 2 minutes before my next client. And the follow-up question from my last video. My last video was, how old is it too old for you to learn how to cut hair? It's 40 too old. I made a video on that. But then now the follow-up is, how young is too young? And wow, that's a controversial question, but I promised myself I was gonna stay as authentic as possible in every video that I made from the beginning. Um, I don't think there's any cap on any age, no matter how young or how old. I know that when people learn trades, they're able to take on the challenges of life a lot stronger. The youngest person that I taught was 14 years old. Okay, he was 14 years old. He came to me. His mother and father, they were going through some personal issues, which I'm not gonna name his name, but the house was under foreclosure, and it was a beautiful story. He came to me as a client, and I told him, "There's no issues. What? You're losing the house? No problem. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn young." So I took on the challenge at 14 years old, and as of now, he's a platform barber. That means that he's on stage teaching. So it is an honor for me to look at him, how he's evolved, and I have a couple more stories like that. But the point being is that there's no cap on what age you can learn. Okay, that's well, the main important thing when you're trying to learn is your environment. Like, who do you have around you that's teaching you, and are they being supportive? Because a lot of times when you're learning, whatever, it might be electrical work, it could be plumbing, it could be obviously barbering. The people you have around you, if they don't make it a fun environment, a welcoming environment, a supportive environment, the person, and throughout the learning curve is tough psychologically. And if they don't have that, then they might just give up, no matter how young or how old. So you got to make it a fun environment that's safe. That's the key, because I mean, you got to make it safe. But yeah, man. I mean, there's really no cap to your potential. That's all in your mind. So I think anyone can learn anything at any age. It could be 12 years old, 13, 14, whatever, if it's the right environment and the right teacher around you. But I don't want to bore you. I know you're giving me your time on a Sunday. Thank you for supporting the channel. Um, I really took this challenge on. I'm not really a camera guy. It might seem like I enjoy making videos, but it's not really my thing. But you know what? I realize that it's important because we're all just passing through. I'm at a stage